Hello, Englishers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ma'am Raya. And for today's video lesson, we're going to have 10 essential tips on how to speak English confidently. This is for my students out there who still have butterflies in their stomach every time they are tasked to present a speech in front of their classmates, okay, or in public. Okay, so I hope this one helps you, so we'll get to know them, the tips, okay, how to improve our speaking or the language or the English language. Okay, here the first tip is listen and repeat. Okay, the best way to learn anything is to really listen. As you know, that should be 70% of your communication is listening. Okay, you also have to listen to any of your favorite talk show, movie, or any story. Okay, you also have to pause and rewind. So when you watch movies, you pause and then try to rewind, especially those important statements, okay, or yeah, expressions, so you can repeat them, and then you need to understand each word and repeat the word. Okay, so also try to use the words you learned in your conversation, those expressions that you have learned from those statements or dialogues spoken by your favorite actors and actresses. That would really help you. Okay, and yes, especially when you already have to meet your friends, okay, in your school. So yeah, that's the second tip we have. We have to speak to a friend. Okay, find a friend to converse with the words that you have learned from your the movies or the story that you have read. So try to speak exclusively in English, especially those friends that also have the same goal as you, that you need to improve your speaking skills. Yes, you look for them. Okay. This is actually a very excellent method to increase your fluency and build confidence in your language abilities. Yes, believe me, that's really helpful. Okay, so for sure your friend is also cooperative enough, okay, to help you with that, because yeah, every time you have your speaking engagement, that will really help, and that friend will always support you as well. Okay, after which, okay, the third tip we have is to read more. Okay, reading really helps you, whether it's a storybook or a newspaper or a novel. Yeah, always have this helpful tip from reading, because actually when reading, aside from watching movies, reading can also improve your vocabulary. It will help you gain new words. Okay, so when you read consistently, you will have a major impact on improving your vocabulary. Okay, I hope that will also help you gaining more words. Okay, I believe in your classroom as well, you do have some teachers who ask you for word of the day. Yeah, that is also effective. Fourth tip we have: don't worry about making mistakes. It's normal, as human as we are, as they said. So make more mistakes. So don't worry about that. Don't be afraid if you make mistakes the first time, the second time you deliver speeches. Okay, so I think the more you converse, okay, you will become more aware of your mistakes and stop repeating them. Okay, so with this, your friends around you will also somehow tell you objectively, okay, which part you need to improve. And again, that's objective critique, so don't take it personally. Okay, that's also helpful tip for you. Okay, we have here the fifth tip: watch the pace you talk. Okay, I think I'm also into this. Best public speakers speak slowly. So your conversational way of speaking, it's just okay if the manner is quite fast. But when you try to deliver speeches, yes, you need to speak slowly, because you're not into a rush. Your main goal there is to let your audience or your receivers get or understand the message accurately, or appropriately. Sorry, the word is appropriately. So speaking slowly increases confidence as well, because the moment that you speak fast, tendency is your audience would tend to feel it's awkward, that you are nervous or you're tense, because when you speak fast, you also tend to mispronounce words, okay, or the words that you speak are not clear for them. Okay, so that's why you need to speak slow. Okay, so practice speaking slow and in front of a mirror. So that would also help you. Okay, so we'll have here the sixth tip in speaking English confidently. Set challenges. Okay, it could be a simple reading of a paragraph daily in a month, perhaps. Okay, so one paragraph daily can help you practice your speaking engagement. Try to speak in English for a minute on a randomly chosen topic. Okay, so every day you have topics in your school, then try to maybe like speak about it for one paragraph, so which means 3 to 5 sentences would help you improve your speaking or spontaneously speaking the language. Okay, it will really show that you will get better on it. Okay, so let's have it here. Okay, slowly you will get good at it. Yes, so that's what I mentioned earlier. Here for the seventh tip, control the way you speak. Okay, you have to speak louder to ensure that your message is heard clearly by your audience. Okay, again, I think I mentioned that one in one of our classes, that you can also request a microphone if in case you believe that the volume of your voice is not modulated enough. Okay, so no worries about it. Avoid speaking in fragments to maintain clarity and coherence. So fragments like you're not just like phrases or not a complete sentence. Not a complete sentence would help the audience think that you are not so confident in delivering your speech. Okay, so that's why you need to speak with confidence. Okay, so try to speak or answer questions in a complete sentence. Okay, the eighth tip we have here is to watch your pronunciation. When you're already done practicing the words or the speed of your speaking engagement, now you try to be aware of your pronunciation. So practice correct pronunciation to ensure a smooth delivery. Okay, and I also believe that that's one of the reasons why you have butterflies in your stomach, because you are so worried about the mispronounced words, and tendency is your audience will just laugh at you. Okay, so to avoid that to happen, so that's why you need to practice more speaking engagement. Okay, so here mispronouncing words slows down the pace and impacts your delivery, because sometimes when you mispronounce words and then suddenly you realize that it was mispronounced, then you try to repeat the word, so it's more clear that yes, you did mispronounce words. Okay, the ninth tip here: try to converse with yourself in English. I think this is also very effective. I sometimes do this. Okay, when I'm alone, do this privately. Okay, do not talk to yourself in public. Okay, you can pick any random topic and talk to yourself about it. You can have your video or yes, again in front of a mirror. This helps you practice framing sentences and improve your communication skills. So you can redo it. You can take another video just to make sure that you improve um, your practice when you talk to yourself. Okay, and you can also take, how can I say, you can send that video to your friend or your family members and ask for an objective criticism. Okay, so I hope that helps. We are now down to our last tip of how to speak English confidently. Try to think in English. Okay, just think of English words. Think of English more often. Okay, typically your thought process and inner dialogue occur in your native language. So yes, if your dialect is Bisaya, so yeah, that's what's in your mind. So that's why you speak that very well. Okay, so here, as you gradually get used to thinking in English, you will feel more comfortable speaking the language. So yes, start speaking the language, yeah, switch code as they said. So when you know you're having your English subject, oh, here comes our English teacher. So switch code. So after speaking more of your dialect inside the classroom, so might as well try to practice speaking the language. Okay, so those are the 10 tips on how to speak English confidently. I hope that helps in your next speaking engagement. Thank you so much for joining with me in today's lesson. Enjoy and enjoy learning, my dear Englishers. That's it. Thank you and see you around.